While the governor told the Guam Medical Association she was committed to finding financing to fix structural problems at the island's only public hospital, one senator's public law already gives $10 million to GMH. Legislative Health Chair Senator Therese Terlahi's Bill 210-35, passed unanimously by senators, was allowed to lapse into law by the governor. That law appropriates $10 million from GovGuam's excess revenues to repair the hospital's roof, electrical panel, and electronic health record system. The administration had told lawmakers some $22 million in excess fiscal year 2019 revenues would go towards deficit reduction. But Senator Terlahi said GMH needs that money right now.
There are certain things in the hospital that need to be fixed right away. We can't wait any longer. And that's going to take some money, but we need to put the money in order to make this hospital be able to provide the care we need for the next 5 to 7 years. That money should be used for that purpose immediately.
Terlahi said every day the problems at GMH are not addressed is another day we risk those problems getting worse. And as the only public hospital, many people don't have a choice when it comes to where they go for medical care.
Let the patients know that we are taking care of those items so that when we do have to face something like a crisis of coronavirus, that's not the time we're fixing the roof.
But the governor's top money man said no means no. Bureau of Budget Management Research head Lester Carlson telling KUAM the governor has the power to decide where non-appropriated funds get spent. Carlson, citing the Guam Code annotated.
All unappropriated annual general fund revenues collected in excess of appropriations shall be used to liquidate obligations for refunds, earned income tax credits, and prior year's vendor payables. In other words, to address the deficit.
Meanwhile, Senator Terlahi said the legislature is acting well within its authority when it decides how public money should be spent.
The legislature's there to, establish the priorities of the spending in the government. They're there to establish the policies. It's either you follow what is in place, what the laws say you do, what everybody has vetted, what's the public is aware of, versus, spending on things that they're not able to put out in the public at this time.
While Terlahi reiterates the legislature's role in deciding how money should be spent, Carlson tells KUAM the excess revenues senators have had their eyes on have already been spent. But whether or not that money was used to reduce the deficit is open to interpretation.
We paid, I think, about $11 million in more claims. That is an obligation that we fully recognize. We're still waiting for Congress to act so that they can step in and address the remaining claims that we haven't been able to address to date. There's just been a whole bunch of things that we have done to take care of tax refunds, and I specifically read a passage to you about EITC and prior year vendor payables.
For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.